It's starting to get dark. It's August 2023 and there's a whole mess of my sunflowers blooming. And I haven't showed them to you yet, but I'm going to now. I'm trying not to fall down in here because it's a little bit unstable. Chocolate one. So this was my wife's zucchini patch, and we planted sunflowers in between the zucchinis, and they've since dried up from the heat, and now we have beautiful sunflowers. So some of these have multiple buds on them, and some are single headed. This is like a lemon color. And some of these have bloomed and started drooping already. But they replace themselves. And we get a lot of bees. And right now it's windy, so the bees aren't in here so much, so I can get in here and look at them. These are the biggest ones. That one's almost a foot around. Actually, that one below it is a foot around. So you get these cluster ones and the heads aren't as big, but there's more heads. So we got a lot of squash this year. I still got some smaller ones in here growing. Not the squash, but the zucchini. That one's drying up. The birds love the seeds. We just let them drop and then they'll come back here in another year or two. Depending on the weather. That's one of the bigger ones. I'm kind of... Well, there's a bee on that one. During the nights that are less windy, the bees will sit there parked and they'll sleep on it. I can't get in as close to that one. Those are kind of a peachish orange with yellow on them. I'm trying not to step on the other ones because there's smaller ones that are still growing. I don't want to upset this bee. Okay, let's see if I can get to the other color over here. I'm walking through a field. It's not as dense as like a cornfield, but similar. Here we go. It's getting dark outside, so it's changing the hue of these. They're super bright in the daytime. And now that I've gotten myself in here, I don't think I can get out. But that one's way up to, that's taller than me, so that's like a 7-foot tall one. This one's obviously drooping over, but I'm in a pit here because we dug this down, and I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to get the heck out of here without falling. Here, I go this way. We kind of cleared this corner a little bit as it dried up first. But anyway, that's a cool kind of overall perspective. Again, if I don't fall down and hurt myself. Not much will grow in August in SoCal, except for these beautiful sunflowers, so I'm glad I planted these. It kind of makes use of the area that we already farmed. You see there's squash plants in there, but they're kind of withered up. And they'll dry up and we'll have to pull all this stuff out, but I'll let these sunflowers go to the birds and some of them will come up. That one's small, but it's really pretty. You're the star on the edge of this video. I'll let you go out to this one. It's dancing in the wind. It feels great out here. This corner is a really good vantage point. I don't know if the video does it justice or not, probably not, but pretty neat.